Nah,
And Prater ready to get this one
they
going.
had
And away we go in
Oscar's
Glendale.
freaking best friend and her tiger.
LaVisca
That would have
Chenault
been
to
dope.
return it. He stopped on the return at the 27. So out come the Seahawks for their first offensive possession. They'll be led out by the 12th-year pro from West Virginia, Geno Smith.
While we all love to talk about the quarterback, he really wasn't at the forefront of their win last week, Kate. Kind of took a step back and let some of his teammates
Like,
shine. Yeah, he made a good
I
mark with
just
a
can't wait
touchdown
till
pass,
like
a bad mark with an
it
interception.
gets
Welcome
further
to life
into the
in the
anime,
NFL
and
as
I
a
want to see
quarterback.
it this one
You
part where
know
they
he
get
wants to make a
animated.
little
It's
more
like,
noise, elevate everybody else a little better
cause
than
what
he did a
the
week ago.
main guy is the Kaiju
And he'll
number
go
9
down,
still,
and we'll
right?
say
He's
right
the
at the
bad one. Yeah,
39-yard
but
line.
he still is the villain.
Pickup of
But he
12
does
on
some
that
stuff
play.
that
And the
like
Seahawks will
literally
have a
is like
first
so
down.
cool. Makes the fight more interesting.
Pressure comes. Smith.
Still not.
It's caught
QB's hiking the.
Metcalf. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes second and third down a whole lot easier to manage.
He gets it complete to Kenneth Walker. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. Offense set for a 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Smith. Into the hands of Tyler Lockett. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. We're going to look here at the receiving numbers for him from last week. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. They go play action. Here's Smith. And he doesn't see a
Honestly,
window
they
he
could do
likes, so he
both
just got rid of that
IG
one. It
and
brings up
Demons
3rd
for him.
down.
They both them in the item shop at the same time.
And again, it's Smith. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through. That's going to back them up and bring up 4th down.
All right, first sack on the board on the
I just want
first
to know
drive as
still.
a defense, and now, well, now we let the chess match begin, the adjustments begin, because we know pressure leads to sacks, and sacks in this league often leads to wins.
So here are the Cardinals now, headed out for their first drive. They'll be led out by the 60-year pro and former #1 overall pick out of Oklahoma, Kyler Murray.
As you're running onto the field with this kind of field position as a quarterback, you're reminded yourself and your huddle, hey, let's be disciplined. Got to be on the details here. Got to take care of the football. And you also encourage them and let them know that script you've been working on all week, well, there's a lot of field and there's a lot of plays ahead of them to go and put a score on the board.
They'll run it here. It's James Conner. And this is pushed ahead for a gain of 5. Alex Singleton makes the tackle. Offense to the line for 2nd down. Throwing here, Murray. Chased out to his right. He takes it himself. And he wisely avoids contact, sliding down there, and that played good enough for a first. That's a pickup of 9. And it'll be 1st down, Arizona. Murray looking to throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talked about.
Big gain downfield. And he does quite a bit of damage before they finally take him down.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
The Cardinals into the red zone for the first time. They've got 1st and 10 right along the 20. Taken in by Harrison.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on 1st down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
They send a receiver in motion right. Gets this one to Harrison. And he goes out approaching that 10-yard line. Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. Connor trying the right side. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
You know, I'm not sure what else could have been done there, Kate. Just the right call defensively to come up with a 3rd and short stop.
Facing 4th down now, the Cardinals turn to Matt Prater for the field goal. A very short kick here from the right hash. McManus sends it through, and they're on the board.
I never saw a play script that ended with a field goal. It was always a touchdown that you wanted. But that's 3 points, and it's enough to give them the lead.
Now Prater on to send it away. Here's Chenault on the return. He's got a lane up past the 30. And a good return here as he gets it out past the 35. First play of the drive. Here's Walker. And he's caught behind the line for a loss. A quarter down, 3 more to go for these NFC West opponents. Just a field goal separates these two. We'll return to State Farm Stadium in just a moment. About set for the second quarter. Seahawks football here. They have 2nd down behind the sticks. From the gun, Smith. He's on the move. He's going to keep it this time. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
1st and 10, ball set up at the 48. A play fake, now Smith to throw. And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete. So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call.
You know, I just realized I have to clean catch anything.
Back to the air, it's Smith. That's a catch, Jackson Smith in Jigba. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. Ooh, after that play, we can tell he's hurting. He's someone they need to help their playoff hopes. Training staff working on him now. Smith on 1st down. Pass complete to Walker.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. But one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10. They kick the running back in motion. Walker on 1st down. And he'll get this inside the 10 to the 9. He managed 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4. Out of the gun, here's Smith. He brings it in. And this one doesn't go far.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like...
It's a Seattle touchdown! Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on the football field. But you start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. And he sure did.
Now it's Jason Myers on for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Seahawks take a 4-point lead. on. Now is Dixon to kick this one away. Returning it from the 4. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. Now he gets set to see the Cardinal offense for the second time. And their last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. Play action now, Murray. He puts some power on a deep one left. Taking the deep shot there on first down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete. No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Out of the gun. Here's Murray. Finds him over the middle. And that will not be enough for a first down. 3rd and a lone yard coming up.
Gain of 9 brings up 3rd and 1.
Now Murray on the play fake. Complete beyond the marker. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And that's a Cardinals first down.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
Back to the air, Murray. Taken in by Tip Ryman. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They strike for 23 yards. And it'll be first down, Arizona.
1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Operating from the gun, here's Murray. Makes the connection to James Conner. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. They're now set for 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up second down.
Yeah, don't.
From the gun, it's Murray.
You feel
And the
scored well?
defense is all over this one for a big loss.
Oh, it'll be nice.
That pass, it did put him in a position where he had to shake a defender. That's all you want.
Oh, yeah, I forgot.
He is capable of doing it, but not against that dude. That defender could not.
I'll have to feed him. I can feed him. I gotta get the stuff around off the chicken. Be like, you look up to the.
Oh, not like this. An interception ends that drive. Rashawn Jenkins makes the play. He's at the 30. He's at the 10. And he's going to go.
I can already.
Big six.
Like, you know how they say, like.
That play, Brock, that play was beautiful. Not just making the interception, but then seeing the return slowly come together in front of him as he took it all the way to the house.
Yeah, I think even for us up here in the booth, it looked like a scene out of a movie, didn't it? Starts running it back, scans the field for a lane, then the blocks come just in the nick of time to wipe out the would-be tacklers, and he's got open space and nothing but the end
The
zone
only
in front
thing
of him.
is, if you look at the picture, they just have a different shape cube, but it still looks cute.
Myers gets the point after to go. And the Seahawks drive their lead to 11.
I thought that was a 3.
But it's called a clover.
Cool. Oh, it's 3.
Clovers could be
A
for
quick
your-
chance at redemption after that pick six as it's sent away.
No, because it looks like
Here's
the
Frank
Star Wars
Dortch with the
piece.
return.
Cool.
Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Well, we've already seen some nice plays here, and we're going to see plenty more before this game ends. But you might be thinking, with plays like that, my guys' ratings should be better. Well, you're not alone. You got a chance to let the Madden ratings hotline know just what you're thinking. Give them a call, 1-844-MADDEN-1, and make your case for who should get a boost. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Offense at the line, but they won't snap it. We've got a timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. Running back sent in motion. Here's 2nd and 5. This one quickly to Harrison. And he's downed after getting this up to the 41. Murray here on 1st down. He's throwing deep to the left side. And he's there to send that one away, incomplete. Just couldn't get it to Marvin Harrison Jr. there. And now they face 2nd down.
Make it look really realistic setting.
They go play action here.
The way they keep throwing it, it's like, it's more you can see it's kind of like a video game. So like, this is what I'm watching, so I can fix the
No
settings.
connection on the last play, and now it's
Yeah,
3rd
yeah.
down. Murray. That's caught for the first. He has run past the 25. And he breaks into enemy territory before being stopped on a huge gain.
You know, Kay, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Cardinals in the hurry up now, racing the clock as they work to get set. And this won't be caught. Clock is going to stop. We've got 14 seconds to go. Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. Kyler looking to throw. And that one's going to fall incomplete. No luck there. Just 11 seconds remaining. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. Receiver in motion going left. Murray on 3rd down. And that is incomplete. 8 seconds left now. First time this game they've looked to him. And now they're staring at 4th and long. So close to the end zone, but with time winding down, they're going to try for the field goal. He connected once, and a good chance here. This is inside of 35. McManus sends it through. And that brings the deficit back within a score, 8 points.
Okay, one of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm, and no better way to feel good and get into that rhythm than start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
And it flies over the end zone and out of play. In the past, it's a touchback to the 25. The new rules starting this season, Brock, so it's now going to be at the 30. And he's brought down for a loss. That brings us to the break, and it's the Seahawks taking a lead into that visiting locker room. Now we'll send you to our studios in Orlando and Jonathan Coachman for a look around the league with our EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. More from you and Brock in a moment. But first, time for a look around the NFL to see what's going on here and what's already been an eventful afternoon of football. We'll start our tour out in the city of Angels, Los Angeles. And it's the Rams who are out in front in that one. Puka Nacua, a touchdown reception. From there, we head east to Detroit to check on the Lions at home at Ford Field. And they were winners in that one over the visiting Green Bay Packers. Jared Goff, excellent in the W, as his guys get victory number 12 on the year. Finally, let's get to Silicon Valley to check on the 49ers at home at Levi Stadium. As you can see, the score there in the second quarter. Brandon Ayuk, a touchdown reception. Both these teams making their way out of the tunnel, and we're ready for the second half. And for the call, we send it back to Kate Scott and the other blonde bomber, Brock Heward.
All right, thank you, Coach, and we are back and about set to begin the second half. On now is Dixon to kick this one away. Has this at the 6. This return makes it up to the 25. Arizona has the football first to start the third, and here comes its offense. They'll try to get that ground game established better than they did in the opening half, Brock. See if they can attack that deficit. Receiver in motion, headed right. They'll begin with a quick completion to the right side. And he pushes it up across the 30 before going out. Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5.
Sorry,
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Here's Kyler to throw. Throwing quickly, but it's incomplete.
Can't cover it much better than that really well covered Kate on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
Murray to throw here on 3rd. Throw complete to Williams. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. To hit a curl route of that length, it takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
1st and 10 from the 41.
Yeah, I see.
Now Kyler. Caught him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out. And the Seahawks pick it up. And he's going to return this to the end zone. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks grow the lead coming out of halftime. Great time to bring some extra pressure off that snap, and that made all the difference in getting that fumble and the defensive score.
I could hear it in your voice. I think you saw it coming. I saw it coming. I think even the crowd saw it coming.
Yep.
But that quarterback did not see that blitz coming, and boy, did it pay dividends.
Myers to add the PAT. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Seahawks lead by 15 now. Nice little energy on their sideline after that fumble return scored. And with plenty of energy, he'll send this one away. Dortch now to return it. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Cardinals and Kyler Murray set to take over. And there's a couple of moments we're seeing here that I think he's not going to want to be reminded of after this game. Turnovers have just interrupted his performance in this one. Made it really tough for him and this team to get into and stay in any kind of rhythm. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Back to throw, Murray. Oh, try and force it into the slant. It's intercepted.
Well, that's now his 2nd time that he's put his defense in a tough spot. That's a hard thing about playing quarterback, Kate. You know, with these interceptions and now the 2nd on the day, you're asking your defense again to step up to another series, another possession, another challenge. This quarterback's got to start protecting the football.
The Seahawks are headed out, and we'll see Kenneth Walker. And he's been putting together what should finish as a true standout campaign. Right now, top 5 across the league in rushing. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. 1st down, Smith to throw. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there when you saw the field. It's going to be 2nd down. They give up the gut to Walker. And he's going to take this only to about the 31. Now after that play, we've got somebody shaken up, and you don't want to see serious injury in the midst of their playoff push. He's being looked at here. So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9. From the gun, Smith. Can't find anyone open. He's forced to throw it away.
You know, it's a point of emphasis in practice each and every week, no matter where we go. How are we going to attack the coverage on 3rd down? We chose the wrong play off that call sheet that time.
Myers' kick is good. And it's a 3-score game now, an 18-point lead.
A dependable kicker, man, that is a coach's best friend. Saves him so much stress to have a guy he can really trust to go out and hit it from that distance consistently. Because from that far out, no kick is a guarantee.
This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Cardinals offense making its way out. Well, we all know at this point, turnovers the big problem for them in this game, Brock. And not surprisingly, the defense has capitalized on those mistakes on more than one occasion to their benefit.
Yeah, there's a lot of things that can be tough to win football games in spite of, right? But over the test of time, turnovers are the #1 thing that cost you games, especially after that first one. Once there's blood in the water, you feel it with the defense. They get all over you, trying to force another turnover and another and another.
Ryman there to haul it in. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
I'm sure Coach, play caller, doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
And this one's dropped for what would have been a nice gain. Marvin Harrison Jr., the intended target. So that brings up second down. They give up the gut to Benson. He'll cobble together a yard there. Alex Singleton makes the tackle. Only a yard for him that time, so now 3rd and 9.
A gain of 1 brings up 3rd down and 9.
Kyler throwing here. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock, and physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose.
This one strikes down at the 1, and predictably into the end zone it goes for the touchback. The Seattle offense eager to get back on the field. And unsurprisingly, Brock, a great day on the scoreboard so far for him. Has him with the advantage as we move through this 3rd quarter. They'll go with Walker on the counter. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. He musters up 3 yards on the run. That sets up 3rd and 4. Shotgun snap to Smith. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Well, no look on his first look of the game. And 4th and 4 coming up. Seahawks bring it out the punt team. And this will be his 2nd effort of the contest. Got 44 yards on his first kick, Brock, and this one looks to be longer. And that fair catch corralled just beyond the 25-yard line. That punt goes unanswered. No return there. And it'll be Cardinals football. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Ready to start this drive with Connor. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
He's got him. That's McBride. We'll have him gain about a handful there. Alex Singleton makes the tackle. 3rd and just 2 to go. Tight end gets it running forward. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
Well, Kate, that's a quick hitter to the big guy, and that's what you normally expect to see out of it. Not a huge gain, just picking up a little bit before they stall him out.
The Cardinals out for the punt. And he wants to hit his 2nd effort just as well as he hit his first. Absolutely crushed his first punt, and here's another huge one. And he's hit before he can get anything on that return. That excitement brings us to the end of the quarter. They'll have a shiny new set of downs to play with to start the 4th. It's not quite over yet, but it'd take a pretty miraculous comeback. We've got a 3-score game as we get set to start the 4th quarter. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
It's good. Huge.
Quick throw, right side, complete to start this drive. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Well, there was never a play in any playbook I ever saw designed for a lost yardage play when you throw the ball. But if there's any solace, at least it was 1st down. A couple more chances to make up for it.
Ball start, offense.
One of the most common penalties in the sport, and the reaction, it's the same every time, Brock. Frustration from the coach as they get backed up 5 yards. All right, here we go, 2nd down. Smith to the air now. And oh, he drops it. He had all the space in the world, Brock. He got behind the defense, and he just looked away before he brought it in. A big missed opportunity. On 3rd down, Walker. And this defense continuing to erase the ground game. This one stopped at the line. They mark him short there, and the run gains nothing. It's 4th down.
Don't laugh at me, Kate. I almost wish there was an actual white flag on either sideline we could see waving in this spot, because that was an easy mop-up for the defense to force 4th and long.
From their own end zone, and he gets it away. And he hauls it in right near the 40-yard line. We don't get a return out of that punt. And they're going to take over possession. The Cardinals with some nice field position to start off this drive. 1st and 10 coming up. Out of the gun, here's Murray. Into the hands of Michael Wilson. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. They pick up 20 yards there. And that's a Cardinals 1st down. Markers reset, ball at the 37. First and 10, Murray. It's taken in by Williams. And he's able to drive this to the 29 before the stop. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
On the Seahawks 29-yard line.
McBride hauls it in. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it. Ooh, after that play, we can tell he's hurting. He's someone they need to help their playoff hopes. Training staff working on him now. 3rd down, 1 yard to go.
What? 2-2 what? 2-2 what?
Now Murray on the play fake. Cut near the goal line. They rip off a big chunk of field and sets him up with 1st and goal.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. Trying to run it in, Connor is in for the Arizona touchdown. The Cardinals get it back to within 2 possessions. It's a James Conner touchdown. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now up to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
Prater adds the PAT. And the Cardinals make it an 11-point ball game. Now Prater on to send it away. Here's Chenault on the return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Now Seattle all set to go here on offense. And they're already up by 2 scores, Brock, but another one here would really put this one out of reach. Now an inside give to Walker. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
This is Walker on 2nd. And it'll be brought down along the 25-yard line. Only 2 yards on the run, and they're left with 3rd and 11. Running back sent in motion left. Smith and Jigba there to grab it. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about 2 things: separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks, that's the trust, and then they got to believe that that separation can create the big play down the field.
Walker now from the gun, and he drives that front backward on a gain of 4.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a first down.
2nd and 6 coming up here. Staying with Walker. And he doesn't get much. A small pickup down to the 42. Now just 4 seconds after our 2-minute warning, we've got another pause. Timeout taken by the defense. Smith on 3rd and short. Complete beyond the marker. And he gets down to the 24 before he stopped. And right away we get a timeout from the defense. 1:51 to go. He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. To the ground with Walker. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss. The defense takes its 3rd and final timeout. That's all they had, so the offense free to start running the clock down now. Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. Running with Walker again. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Pickup of 6, and now they've got 3rd and 7. Out of the gun, here's Smith. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
Jason Myers out there now to try a field goal for the Seahawks on 4th down. He hit his first one. His second one's coming from inside of 40. Myers' kick is good. And that extends their lead to 14.
That kick, well, it throws a roadblock up on some of the remaining avenues to get back in this game. It really leaves only 1 remaining. It's going to take 2 touchdowns if they want a shot at it. And we know those odds, they're getting pretty long.
Dortch now to return it. And in the end, Brock, an exciting touchback as the return comes out to the 30. The Arizona offense about set to get going here. And I think they'd be content doing everything the same as their prior drive and getting another touchdown here. Murray here on 1st down. Tried to connect, but it winds up incomplete. That one intended for Trey McBride. And it sets up 2nd down. Operating from the gun, here's Murray. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up. Now to throw. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. Marvin Harrison Jr., the intended target. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long. Throwing now.
Oh.
That's incomplete on 4th down, and they'll turn over possession.
I think every analytics book out there, Kate said, you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the 4th. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on first down. Your favorite formation, right, Brock? The victory formation here as he takes a knee.
Nothing left to do now, Kate, but celebrate on one side and watch on hopelessly from the other. What a hard-fought effort to get to this spot, and now you can enjoy the victory.
So the Seahawks take this one on the road. And they take not just a victory, but some serious year-long bragging rights home with them after this one, as they finish off the sweep of their division rivals. So for Brock Eward, our incredible crew, everybody here at EA Sports, I'm Kate Scott signing off. We'll see you next time. The Seahawks winners, as we say so long from Glendale.
No. What about your